I'll tell you what, the fans are up and about. This is a great place to be if you're a Wildcats fan.
There's going to be a party tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I'm on the red eye.
Shenser and Davison. Shenser couldn't work it.
You like that move, BT?
Oh, boy. Conrad's had it taken away. And Ray stuffs it home. Didn't mind it. Oh, no. 20-point margin.
Oh, this is getting ugly.
Turnover City. Martin thought about the rack. Way, who's on fire, missed the three.
Hammer, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is that 14 turnovers now for the Wollongong Hawks?
14-3, Drewy.
And right there is why we have a 20-point margin.
3 to 14 it is in the turnovers.
And a lot of those turnovers by the Wollongong Hawks have led to the uncontested play like this one here. Good reach in by Stephen Way, and just his leg buckles underneath him, and he gets the softy dunk.
Well, BT, this bad tipster that said 20 before the game started is now saying 30.
You have nailed the 20 so far, Shane, but you think it's drifting a little.
I think it's going to go to 30. This could get ugly.
Oh, boy.
The 29 points from Kevin Lisch is a season high as well.
Shane Hill did tip a 20-point win.
He did.
He did. Here's Campbell going at Shenser. There's Gruber. Off the glass, pretty spin. Just need to protect the ball and use the clock here, Perth. Shenser. Oh, that's a nice move. Just rimmed out for him, but it looked good.
Shenser just hasn't got into this whole series. He's 1 of 7 from the field tonight.
Kagar.
That's been kind, Drewy. To say that he hasn't got into this series has been kind. He's been terrible.
He's had better games, that's for sure.
Just a nice guy, Andrew goes. Here's Shenser. They're going to Shenser. They're doubled him. Robbins peels off. Way back to Shenser. Seems like they've made him a target in this. Stephen Way. He's had a good game tonight.
He has.
13 points. 6 of 9 shooting.
Love his size, Hammer. 6'7", 6'8", can shoot it, put it on the floor. He's only going to get better. And this experience of playing in a championship series is going to do him the world of good.
I think, too, spending some time with the Boomers in the off-season and tasting international competition all goes in well for him and his whole development, because he is so young that he's only going to keep getting better.
Just notice when Stephen Way come off then, replaced by Catalini, he grabbed Catalini, whispered something in his ear. Obviously, something about enjoying this last 5 minutes of his career.
And I'm tipping Catalini comes in here, plays 2 or 3 minutes, sub him out, get the good ovation from the fans, and celebrate what has been a tremendous NBL international and Boomers basketball
Played
career.
His 450th game in this grand final series. And he has been a fantastic player. 49% from the field for his career. Martin Catalini. Championship number 4 coming up for him. Here's Williamson. Hasn't been able to find a lot of baskets in this grand final series. Here to put a lot of pressure on Reece Martin. Luke Martin has a look at it. And there's a head-high tackle from Glenn Saville. Just about decapitated him.
Both players put their body on the line that time, there's no doubt about it. Sav will be very, very disappointed. And no malice in that from Sav.
That's his fault.
He will be very disappointed with the way they've finished off this second half.
And it really was just that spurt 6 minutes to go in the third when the Wollongong Hawks just couldn't keep up the scoring board pressure.
Gee, they've looked
on the
after
Perth Wildcats.
Looked after the ball, Perth, haven't they? Just 4 turnovers.
With all this defensive pressure, 4 turnovers is an unbelievable performance.
Because it has
in
been
any game.
Incredible intensity, yeah. There's Williamson. Still can't get it to drop.
We have every right to pump up the Perth Wildcats, but you have to pay respect to what Wollongong have done this year, and Gordy McLeod. It's just been an unbelievable effort. Now, we've sung their praises all season as well, even though we've tipped them to finish in the bottom bit. That's not out of respect that we've picked them to finish so low. It's because what we saw their talent levels were.
Well, on the other hand, Rob Beveridge, of course, is going to win his first NBL championship as a coach, and he also has been excellent at moulding this team, which has great depth. Foul off the ball here. That shot won't count.
They're going to call it on Robbins trying to fight through that screen.
He's a nugget, isn't he? Yeah. And Robbins, he goes hard every possession. I love the way he plays defense, but you hate playing against him.
Good, I thought the ref was quite hard on him verbally.
Very demonstrative, wasn't he?
Yeah. Time to relax. It's time to enjoy the last 4 minutes here. Conrad blasts one home.
His first points tonight, boys. Conrad
played very, very well last week. I think he led the Wollongong scorers, did he not?
In game one.
Game one it was. And there's Robbins with a little jumper from the elbow. $19 points. There he is, Conrad.
That was a fair screen by Berendorf to the top of the key, wasn't it?
And we really need to sing the praises of Martin Catalini. 451 games, this is his 452nd game. He's averaged 14 points, or 14.5 points throughout the course of his career. And what a sensational player he's been for the NBL.
And a great way for him to finish in Perth, where he's won championships before after spending, you know, a number of years in Cairns where they didn't have the same success that he was used to.
Won some championships in Adelaide as well. Back-to-back in 98-99 was Martin Catalini.
Conrad puts it up. Back to Martin with the offensive rebound. Low ball here into Berendorf. Schenzer swats it away, and Lukey Schenzer is now going to see his fourth foul.
And as a sign of perhaps of his competitive nature of Martin Catalini, he's forgotten about his non-playoff appearance in 1997. Last week he said, oh, the only time I ever missed the playoffs was last year. So he completely erased 1997 as Body Nodge, the Adelaide Advertiser journalist, highlighted. And I said to him before the game, I said, mate, 97, you didn't make it. He goes, no. And he thought about it, he goes, oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Martin Catalini, I believe, is the only player in the Wildcats lineup that forgets to bring his training gear to training. Is that right, Andrew? Forgets his shoes, he forgets his toothbrush when he's travelling, he forgets his singlet, just hopeless, they reckon.
No, that's what the word is. Rob Beveridge was saying before the game that of all the great things he does, he's not always all that efficient when he comes to training.
They also give him a little bit of stick about being the rooster. When a fight breaks out, he sticks the chest out and he's in there. He can't throw one, but he loves to be able to stick the chest out and be able to talk it up a little bit, the cat.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Lukey Schenzer there. 1-4. Down to the last 2:23 in this one. Perth heading to be the most successful NBL team in the history.
And we talk about the Wollongong Hawks and we give them praise, but as good as they've been, they're going to have to do some work in the off-season. They'll go into next season with extremely high expectations, and they have significantly overachieved this year.
Well, the whole league is going to have to try and sign their players. No one is signed from any teams for next year.
What? No one signed from any team?
No players are allowed to sign.
Okay.
Right now, so...
When's the date for signings, do you know?
Rui?
I believe it's a couple of weeks, in a couple of weeks' time. The clubs have a little bit of time. I don't know exactly, but it's around about a couple of weeks before the official signing period can take place.
Surely,
I think it's the 1st of April, but
surely they have already committed to players.
Well,
I'm sure they verbally would have.
I think internally, amongst your own team, you would have.
Yep. They might have heads of agreement.
Getting out there and sniffing around other teams.
Down to the last 2 minutes of this one. 17-point lead with the Perth Wildcats.
There's the turnovers, 4-14.
Wow. Inside they come. Jackson. Catalini, the veteran. Looks like he's going to play this one out the cat, or he might get down to the last 30 and step out with a bit of ovation, Andrew.
I think so, and it would be deserving.
He hasn't let it be known publicly, has he?
I don't know. Maybe he gave me the insight as Jesse Wagstaff knocks down a three, and he's, I think, most people's rookie of the year. So it's going to be a lot of awards next Friday night going the way of the Perth Wildcats.
Yes, the NBL Awards night next Friday night in Melbourne at the Crown Palladium. There's Catalini. The dish to Williamson. Hasn't been able to get it to drop at all. And that one wasn't good, but Catalini puts it home. 22-point lead.
6 points to Martin Catalini.
Have a look at this place jumping. Crowd are up and about. And it is a dancing here at the moment. Oh, Gruber with a strange-looking baseline shot.
1 minute to go.
Crowd have kept up this intensity all night, just like their players. Here comes Damian Martin. This is it to Redditch, who lost a handle on it. 33 seconds left in the NBL Championship. Redditch! Went the dunk. Baron talk quickly.
And here comes the substitution. I hope it's for the Martin Catalini so he can get the ovation that he deserves. Oh no, it's for Damian Martin. And he deserves full praise as well. What a season Damian Martin's had, Hammer. Running the point guard position, shot the ball extremely well. That's something he's brought to the table this season. Last season, he was almost a liability from the perimeter. This season, in the 48% from the three-point line alone.
Well, he's always been a terrific defender and hard ball gets and rebounder for a guard. But as you say, when you see Andrew Blahoff there with a big smirk on his face, congratulations to him as well. He will certainly enjoy this.
And the former owner, Luke Lumley, there as well. So all coming out to see this historic moment of the Perth Wildcats claiming their 5th NBL title.
24-point lead with Perth. They are going to win the NBL Championship of 2010. The Perth Wildcats become the most successful team in NBL history. They have won 5 NBL championships. No other club has done that.
Thank you. And tonight, another Wildcat, Kevin Lisch.
And Kev, I'm sure you want to say a couple of words. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Well, what a performance it's been by the Perth Wildcats, Shane Hill. I mean, Kevin Lisch, he gets all the spoils, but Damian Martin, he had plenty of the support cast there. Not just in this game, but right throughout the season.
Yeah, they really have been the most consistent team in the league, Drewy, and you know, we congratulate them, we congratulate the city and the fans that have got behind them, because it's not just the team effort, it's the whole encompassing basketball community over here, which makes it a fantastic thing as we see them getting their photos taken. And Sean Reddy said one thing, BT,